Alright, I'm not super ready just yet. Actually, no, I am. What am I talking about? Everything's actually kind of working out. Turning up well. I just have to post this very, very quickly. And say, hey, link is finally live. So for those wondering who are here live right now, specifically my man Derek, who is a notification gang supreme here every single day of the week. You know, lovely man first. He's first. But for those of you who are wondering why I'm doing this so late, my brother was here in town, and of course, I love my brother. So I was essentially, I'll lower this to one, like maybe, no, I'll keep it at 360p. I was seeing him off, and he was going to be leaving at 10. He left a little bit later, so that's fine. That's why I'm here now. And today, oh my god, today, we are finishing off Wind Waker. We are finishing off Wind Waker. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Where's my shareable link? Hello? Hello? Share stream? There we go. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to post the image alongside it. Here we go. Here we go. Done. Tweet. That's it. We're done. Alright, that's closed. Now I can go back to this. So, let's see. Let me organize this. Who am I? What? What am I missing? What am I not understanding here? Alright, let's pull this up. Keep the chat up there. Interesting. YouTube chat's not working. Huh. Huh. No, it is. Okay, I'm just stupid. Hello, welcome. We are getting this on the road, getting the show on the road. I'm going to do a full screen preview here. Usually I have this all set up here. You're rewatching One Piece? Did you wait, hold on. Here's my question. 1. Were you caught up at any point? Because when I think rewatching, I think I finished it and I'm caught up now. And let me actually like get a move on, dude. Like let me actually like go and go to the final area we need to go. But question is, were you ever caught up on it? Second of all, if not, where'd you end off? I need to know. And where are you now? I need to know all of the information. Well done, Link. You must show the Triforce Piece you have assembled to the gods. Also, I realized, Derek, I just asked you 16 trillion different questions. Hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Oh, what is this? There on your hand, the Triforce Piece now dwells within you. It is the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Link, Hero of Winds. Go forth, to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Something I really love about this is that Link is like, it's talked about by everybody, but he's not actually a hero born from the descendants of the Hero of Time. Which is a really small thing, but it's nice. You stopped at like episode 400. Never caught up. Okay. Gotcha. Fair. If you're watching all the current episodes and you got a good mojo going, don't let what I'm about to say impact you. But I do think reading the manga is a faster experience, at least for me. I know that's not going to be the case for everybody. But I don't know. Just throwing that out there if you're trying to speed through it. Though when I say speed through it, I'm not even caught up. I'm on like Dressrosa, so. Which isn't that far away from the Wano arc, which is where they're at currently, but... Welcome to my One Piece stream. You have deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Uh-oh. Dark nuts, but they're wearing black outfits. Oh no. How will I ever get by? Pretty easily. So yeah, these guys are just normal. But I totally forgot that they had this little gauntlet in here. Alright, quickly. Well, he's turned around. Okay, never mind. He's not turned around anymore. Beautiful, beautiful. And now I can stab him in the back while he's turned. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to. That was a joke. There we go. Took a little while and was a little bit more awkward than I anticipated it being, but hey, that's okay. Ooh, I forgot I did a little punch. But yeah, these guys really aren't a problem. They don't take too many hits. They're literally the exact same as the Dark Nuts, so. They're just a little bit more tough. Mildly more tough. So yeah, Ganondorf really doesn't have great forces. To be real with you, to be honest. I like how in, like, Twilight Princess they introduced the Dark Nuts super late in the game. And they were like, it was a mini-boss, just one mini-boss, and it was such a force to be reckoned with. Like, straight up. But in this game, they're just so easy. They're just not a problem. So Zelda's been taken, by the way. That's like a little bit of an issue. Just a tiny bit of an issue. Kind of glossed over that. Yeah, she's gone. I don't know, probably dead or something. So we can't go back the way we came, can we? Wait, no, we can. Duh. But there's this way, which is where I'm supposed to go. They were pointing me in the right direction. I was a bit turned around. So there's a barrier here, for those of you who remember. And I've talked about it at great length, but we finally got to the point in the game where I can just... tear it to pieces. What that noise is making, though, it kind of sounds like it's like a balloon, like, kind of scrunching up. You know? Like, Link's, like, grabbing at it, like, and it's making the sound of a balloon. I don't know. I don't know. Just not the sound I was expecting, to be honest with you. So there's some Piets over here. The rest of this is pretty simple. But I do want to talk about the fact that we are in Hyrule, straight up. We've only been in Hyrule Castle this whole game. But we're finally back in normal Hyrule. So this is kind of a little look into what it looked like back in the day. And honestly, one of the more visually interesting areas. I love the undersea aesthetic. I kind of wish there was more of this. Like, imagine a dungeon under the sea, right? And you kind of go in and out of the temple, and you're kind of like... There's, like, open areas with grass and, like, trees, and it's, like, kind of got this aesthetic, but it's still part of a dungeon, and then you actually go inside, like, a normal dungeon. That's something I've always really wanted, and they've done that before in Twilight Princess with the Forest Temple, the first, or the, whatever it's called, I don't know. I don't remember Twilight Princess dungeon names or layouts or anything about them, really, other than aesthetic. But the first forest-esque dungeon, they do it with that, where you're kind of going in between dungeon and kind of the outside of the dungeon, and that's so cool! And like, why have they not done that more? And that's something I was super expecting from Breath of the Wild, like, oh my god, you know, the dungeon kind of like weaving in and out of the open world, that would be so sick, and I don't know how they do it, but it would be so sick. And they didn't do it, so. I don't know. That's just ramblings of a man who desperately wants a dungeon that weaves between actual dungeon visual design and kind of the outside world. It just sounds, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. So good. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. Not sure why that didn't work first thing, but it's okay. I wonder, can I knock him off? I don't need any of his, like, drops. Yeah, okay, bye. Sick. These guys I want to go away. Let me actually switch items really quickly. There we go. I don't think there's anything. No. What? How did that not? Ooh, 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 come on, come on. Hey, well, okay, I'm just gonna say screw it, and we're gonna go with the bow and arrow. Why not? Or, yeah, let's just do bow and arrow. Hello to both of you. Welcome, welcome. It's finally the finale. I'm gonna go over my thoughts on this series a little bit later, and how everything's gone, but good lord, it feels good to be here. Finally, after well over a year. I'm pretty sure. It's probably been almost, like, a year and a half at this point, to be honest with you. But we're here. We're here. We still do have a ways to go, because we do have Ganon's Tower, and then the final dungeon-esque section of the game, and then the actual final boss. And a lot of bosses in between that, so this will be a very, content-rich live stream. So, come here. Get out of there. I don't actually need to kill you. Bye. Oh, it's lagging behind a little bit? That sounds like it would not be just a you problem. So, there's this magical thing I do called deactivating Elgato, and then reactivating it. And then that should potentially fix the issue. It fixed it on my end. But I also didn't super notice it before, so who knows? We shall see, we shall see. Alright. Cool, thank you for telling me about that. I appreciate it. I would hate to go through the entire live stream with that. We've already been through a few cutscenes with it, but yeah, Elgato is weird. Sometimes it just needs to be deactivated and then reactivated, and that's just kind of life. Okay, so I want to talk about the grappling hook for a second, because that'll work. Okay, this section right here got me for so long, and call me stupid, because it was kind of stupid, but I didn't know that you could climb up here. Okay, stop. I didn't know that trying to move the camera would... Okay. Didn't know that trying to move the camera would also count as me flinging myself around. Okay, so I had no idea that you could climb up on the grappling hook at this point in the game, because there's nothing in the game that shows you that. And I've watched other Let's Plays of this, and it seems like it's not just a me issue, it seems to be relatively commonplace. So, I'd like to think that it's not just a me problem. But, you know. Oh yeah, so this is the boss rush. This is the boss rush. Pretty cool. I like the aesthetic they're going with. I super duper appreciate it. I know that a lot of boss rushes just are a simple means to reuse content, and while this is still very much the case here, visually it's its own unique thing, and that alone is enough to make it worth the retread a little bit for me. Because I'm just a sucker for that type of stuff. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm well aware that in general, it's still retread content. Okay, lovely. Sorry. Let me while you're doing that, let me just do this. Thank you. I understand it's still retread content, but small visual changes get me. I'm like, ooh, this is different now. It's enough. I think I had to look it up. You just figuring it out is definitely smarter than me having to look it up. I feel like I've had a moment like that in every single Zelda game, which is pretty embarrassing, but minus Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is the first one I think I just completely and totally played normally without any form of guide because I was actually playing it towards release. That's a problem. Don't know if I showed that off in the original fight. I feel like I did pretty poorly on this, so I probably did. Yeah, for sure, for sure. When I think of boss rushes, first thing that comes to mind is usually, like, Mega Man. And while those boss rushes are cool, in a way, they're also kind of annoying. Because they serve to not only show you how far you've come, but also, lessen the resources you have, which, you know, I'm not saying that's bad game design. I actually think it's really smart and good game design. However, that's still annoying. I don't know. That being said, I've only really played like Mega Man 1, so. Yeah, all in all, I really enjoy the visual design of this. One thing I do not enjoy is the fact that it does not give you back your items in the position you initially had them in. Which is a small gripe, I'm aware, because you're going to need to reassign items in the first place to get through these areas, because you're not going to have everything you need just magically on you all at once. So, but still, I can complain about it. These challenges are also really fun too. I think, hey Universe Blue. Austin, what's up? How are you? How's your life? We have not talked in a long time, which I need to rectify, but... Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I really enjoy these like little mini challenges because... I don't know, they're also kind of a neat way to explore how far you've come, to see... You know, exactly, to see, you know, how far you've come, you know, uses for your items that you've learned over the course of time. It's kind of neat. Yeah, sorry for throwing out Universal Blue. I don't know. I know it feels weird to be called by a username sometimes. So, oh, that is not what I need to have. Especially when the person knows your full name. Not full name, but real name, rather. So my bad. Ooh, come on. Alright. Problem with gyroscope. I was trying to make a big adjustment, which is my issue, not gyroscope's issue, but... Ouch. These guys really are not doing much damage at all. Okay, that'll work. That'll do, and this should be one cycle. Yep, awesome. Don't know specific thing and had to look it up. Yeah. Same for me, because sometimes at some point you just, like, don't... You gotta get a move on. And when we have the internet readily available, looking up, like, one thing is not that big of a deal, especially when you've gotten through 90% of the game normally without literally any trouble. Which is kind of how Zelda games go for me. It's always just, like, one really dumb thing that gets me... totally messed up. Yeah, I'm just gonna use you. I'm just gonna wait until you come back. Please, fairy. Please. Come on now. Come on now. You're right there! You're right there! I don't even... Please, just get out. I just want the fairy. And it's gone. Okay, well, you know what? That's life. I live it in constant pain. I don't think there's anything around here. Let's see. Yeah, I need one of these. Whatever gross things to show up. Right? Or no, do I just step on this and go? That's not how this works. That's not how this functions. Yeah. So where's the little gross Goopy dude at? You hiding away somewhere in here? Yeah, there you are. Okay. I had to go a little tiny bit further. Alright. Grab some magic, run all the way back, and come here. Let's get rid of this guy first. He will be the most annoying out of everybody here. And I'll just take you. I might be a little bit late on this, because I was super late to grabbing this guy and turning him into stone. But we will see. Go. Ouch. Alright, perfect. It didn't waste too much time. This guy's here now. Do we have any light in here, or do I need to make some light by opening up a window somewhere? Oh, I have to go all the way back. Ah, I got you. This is neat. I forgot how neat this room was, actually. I just remember it being annoying because of all the, whatever they're called, redeads, but actually this is super cool. I appreciate it a lot. Let's see if I can get the one all the way down there. Oh, that's far enough. That's not the one all the way down there, but I'll take it. Let's see, I need to get to chat, but I've been so engrossed in how actually super neat this room is that I totally forgot about. But uh-oh. Oh, that's just nice. That's just a super nice way of doing that, isn't it? A little bit less cool now that they kind of pulled that, to be honest with you. Because, like, it was fine up till that point. The puzzle was easy, but it still required, like, proper execution. And then you just do that. It's like, wow, that was just mean. Wasting my time like that. I wonder if the forest water one-shots this boss like in the first fight. Probably, but you'd have to be insanely fast to actually, you know, utilize that. And with how quickly it goes down with your Master Sword, I don't know. Might be interesting to hack in, you know. Or, I don't know, speedrun somehow, get that forest water there in inhuman time. Because how long is the cooldown on the forest water? I do not remember. Or not the cooldown, what am I talking about? The time limit on the forest water until it becomes just normal water. Is it like... I feel like it might be like 20 minutes. That might be too generous. I actually don't remember because I never do that side quest. Dang. Now I really want to know. I'll look it up in a little bit. Stop having fun because I'm stuck, then I'm okay with looking something up. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, same. And just generally, like, I don't see the point in, like, being hung up on, like, oh, but I had to look this one thing up. You know, oh, that ruined the experience or something. I don't know. Like, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. Especially in, like, I don't know, if you, like, don't know where to go. That's, like, the most annoying thing in the world. And I don't have patience for that. I'll just look it up and be like, okay. From here? Gone? Takes 2 normal slashes. Okay, I did not know that. Wait, you can't? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the volume up. Because I have not been listening to the music too deeply. I have the volume pretty low on my end. So I'll have to pay attention to that next time. Because there's a lot of really neat Zelda music facts that I just, like... There's so many times in Zelda where they bring back old themes and remix them to the point where it's like, oh, now I hear it, you know? What a lovely phase. I got so much progress done there. Alright, let's try this again. God, I hate him dragging me in. There we go, beautiful. Hopefully this should be the last phase. Okay, yeah, I'll just grab this skull. Yep, take that. Okay. There we go. Now we're good to go. Not who I meant to jump attack on, but I mean, I got him anyway. And there should only be 1 left, yeah, so, or no, 2. Now 1, okay. So that's that. Now we only have 1 left. Really not taking all that much time. Give me just 1 second. Awesome. Sorry about that. Just had to respond to something super duper quickly. Such is the way of life. I don't think I've gone through a single one of these streams without being interrupted once. But again, such is the way of life. You are going to be super annoying. And I don't think I can deal with you. Wow. That's kind of neat in a really annoying way. That's interesting. Oh no, I can't deal with you. Okay. Let's pull out my bow and arrow then. Oh, whoa. Well, That works too. Okay. Sure. That was just a series of fortunate events, actually. How much I want to do over there. Let's see. Because of this wind, there's got to be something I can do to make it go away. Or do I just have to kind of go through it? That might be it. Let's at least give it a try first. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to fall down. I really just wanted to fall down. Okay. Let's give this a shot first. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can just go through it. Okay. A little bit less difficult than I was making it out to be. Anyone else left? No, that was it. Okay. So here's the real problem. I was about to say, how do I get up there? And then I remembered, oh! What item did we get in this temple? So difficult to figure out. So far, I've actually kind of liked these rooms. I'm trying to figure out if I like them more or less than Ocarina of Time. And the rooms it has. I think I kind of like most of them more. There's something about the really straightforward design that I enjoy. Hopefully we can hear it for a little bit more than 5 seconds this time. I mean, I doubt it. But since not much has changed, but maybe I'll screw up more, you know? Oh, just like that. I don't think he ever did this in my first run. Yeah, he'll eat you and do a little bit of damage. It's not too bad, though. Really, the most annoying part about this fight is having to get rid of these guys. Just because there's a lot of things to Z-target onto, and it makes actually Z-targeting onto his tongue and attacking the main bad guy, Mulgera, a little bit more difficult. Generally speaking, they're not too annoying, though. You. Alright. Should have moved out of the way quicker. Kind of getting low on health, which is not okay. Also, can we just talk about how this would be so scary in real life? Just straight up. I know a lot of Zelda would be really, really scary in real life, and we just don't think about it, because, ooh, look, Zelda. But, like, this thing specifically, just coming out of the ground randomly. No, I could not. I could not live in the world knowing that this thing existed. Genuinely. Okay, let's just deal with this big guy then. One of the first few times I'm quote-unquote low on health. I think this is the first time I've lost this much health in a long while. Part of it's just negligence, but... yeah, he really could just end it. Just by not spitting Link out. Maybe he just doesn't taste good, though. And Mulgera's just like, I don't know. Not the best thing I've had. You know, maybe Link's a little moldy. That's why he's all green. Okay. Of course it prioritizes these guys. That's just life, isn't it? Alright, now I'm going to roll on out of here. Because I don't want to get too close. Oh, God, I hate these things. They really didn't give me too much... Oh. They didn't give me too much trouble in the first fight, but... this time, there seems like there's more of them. I know there's not, but there seems like there is. Just alright, no more Z-targeting, just go. There we go, done. I should have employed that strategy a lot earlier. So much earlier, but here we are. That's a good point. He hasn't showered once. He's probably disgusting and salty and gross. Imagine being so disgusting and salty that even a massive sand monster is like, oh god, I can't eat this. Ew, what are you trying to make me eat? This is disgusting. Right? Like, ugh. I can barely go a day without showering. I don't know how Link does it, to be honest with you. Just gonna roll right past these guys. Don't need to fight at all. Gourmet sandworm? You know what? I guess I've always made the assumption that, like, you know, a sandworm would just eat human beings, any human being that they could get their hands on, really. But maybe I'm wrong for that, you know? Maybe I'm wrong for that. Maybe in actuality, you know, they just like some good eats too. All right, let's press A and hear what he has to say. Link, you must remember well the appearance of this room. Okay. Shape of the floor, number of items hanging on the wall. Cool. Don't overlook anything. I appreciate it. So let's just... I don't think I even need to write this down. 2413. I might as well, just in case I talk and forget. 2413. That did not write down at all. That pen sucks. 2413. There we go. Awesome. Done. 2413. More giant bosses like... yeah. I agree. Breath of the Wild definitely was lacking a lot in enemies. And I think that a lot of the larger enemies were super interesting to run across, and I wish there were more unique ones for every area, but... wow, why did I write that down? Okay. It was... what am I doing? It's 2413, right? Oh, no, because I'm dumb. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost did something so dumb. I guess it is a good thing that I wrote it down. Oh, stop making Link out to be such a terrible person. He just bathes himself in Axe body spray. Ugh. I see this is the portal through which Ganon was able to seep into the unsuspecting world above. Link, we shall make use of this path that Ganon created for himself. If there's anything you wish to do from the world above that you believe you need, then climb into the boats. Yeah, okay. Calm of Darkness. This takes us back to the Forsaken Fortress. I don't need that right now. So... no. Let me go turn on a fan. It's getting kind of hot in here, which is weird because it's kind of cold outside today, but such is the way of life. I don't think I will ever, and I mean ever, be able to get my room temperature comfortable enough for me. Okay, so that's the way I came in. I went through there. I went through there. Okay, okay, okay. Can I just bomb this or something? Uh-oh. I might be forgetting something. No. Okay, let's just go back in here. What do these say, by the way? I never checked these. His servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall... oh, wait! Don't I have to, like... yeah, okay. No wonder I don't remember to do that. Like, that's so freaking weird. Okay. Such is the way of life, I guess. Can I hit that back? Probably not. Yeah, okay. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't like that last part too much. I mean, I'm sure there's something that explains it. So I might just be complaining about something that's genuinely a non-issue, but... I don't know, man. That just seems like I remember getting stuck in that area a little bit sometimes, which seems really dumb because it's super simple, but I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird. I do remember what to do here, though. I hit him, falls, it shows me where to go. I just need to remember if it's this. I think it's this. I think it's this way. The way that the actual hilt of the sword is pointing. Not hilt, the point of the sword is pointing, which I guess would make sense. I'm kind of stupid. I don't know, the hilt just looks more pointy. What can I say? With that sword specifically, at least. Yeah. My biggest issue with Breath of the Wild, honestly, was not weapon degradation, was not, like, that the combat was too simple, the flurry rush was too broken. It was that combat got super boring when you had seen all the enemies, and that was really early in the game that you would be able to see everything. So I don't know. That's kind of my issue. I already have fairies. I already have everything. I'm fine. Ganondorf cannot kill me. I have 2 fairies. I have Grandma's soup. 2 servings left of Grandma's soup. It might actually be the hilt. I think that was a mistake. Ouch. I could not charge up my spin attack fast enough. Do I think Breath of the Wild 2 will be worth the wait? Yeah, I do think so. Because we're getting slightly more information about it now. Not from Nintendo specifically. But apparently there are large expansions to the world, from what I understand. Or at least that's what they're going on about recently with Monolith Soft being involved. There's going to be large expansions to the world, which is definitely enough to make it worthwhile for me. And also, I think, you know, the narrative experience, I genuinely expect Nintendo to provide something that will be narratively interesting enough to follow and also gameplay-wise worth buying and worth looking into. And I don't expect them to just essentially push out something that is not, 1, worth the wait, and 2, worth buying it since it's a new game. Like, I know, I was about to say, you know, something that's not worth $60, but there's a lot of caveats to that. Specifically, you know, something new that's not worth $60 is, I guess, what I'm trying to get at. Because they've done a lot of re-releases and stuff that's just not worth it. But in terms of new stuff, I don't really think they've released something that's been priced at $60 that wasn't worth it. But that's personal opinion. Either way, I do think it's going to be worth it. I think there's going to be enough to make the wait worth it. Yeah, for a while I was definitely, I'm kind of in the same boat, with not waiting too much, like not waiting with bated breath, but, for a while I was kind of like that, and at this point I'm just like, you know, it'll happen when it happens. We have enough Zelda stuff out right now that I'll be fine. Like, Age of Calamity I still need to beat, like, there's enough. There's enough to make me not like, oh boy, I need the new next big Zelda thing. And I understand why people, are, like, super excited and waiting for it, because, like, they actually beat games, unlike me. But I think overall it'll benefit me. That, you know, that I'm not super, like, oh my god, I can't sleep at night knowing that I don't have this game in my hands. But anyway. Ooh. I also don't think Zelda's really like that type of series for me anymore, to be honest. Where I'm like, I genuinely cannot wait for this next game to the point where I am counting down the days. And I don't know why. It's not that I don't like it anymore. It's still like probably one of, if not my favorite video game series just in general. But at the same time, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, I can't live without new Zelda content, you know? I guess that's just because I have a lot of Zelda stuff I haven't played before. For games like, the type of game that I would count down the days for is like a new Persona game or kind of like a new Nier game, because those I think are bigger deals. Just because honestly we wait longer for those, which is why they feel a lot more special. And also I've played practically every game in their series, so like I genuinely have experienced every single bit of Nier and Persona content. Persona 5 content specifically. I have not played Persona 4 even though I own it. I have not played Persona 3 or Persona 2 or Persona 2 or Persona 1. So saying that I've played every amount of Persona content available would be just a fucking lie. But I've played at least all of the Persona 5 related stuff. That's something, right? Yeah. Alright, which way? That way. After I get this treasure chest. So many games to play out there that I've gotten more patient when it comes to... Yeah. I agree. Oh, by the way, we got a light arrow. Whoa, that's neat. Let's talk about Breath of the Wild 2, though. I agree. Time is going a lot faster. By the way, I only have like a month and a half left in high school. It feels like it just started yesterday. Time is going a lot faster. And like you, I do have a lot of... I just went the complete and total wrong way. Turn around, Link. I do have a lot of other games that I can play. A lot of other content that I'm kind of sleeping on. And as such, I'm not that pressed. Oh, come on now. That's just mean. That's just mean. Ouch. Okay, that was a little bit of a mistake. Oh, I spoke too soon. Give me some blue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blue energy is what I like to see. Come here. Still not too great at this. Oh, and he does a little fake out. The cheeky man. Alright, now give me blue. No, or you could just do that again. I guess that's fine. Now give me blue. Now disappear and reappear and give me blue. Or just red again. Oh, wait, I need to use the, yeah. Duh. Idiot, you just got a super cool new thing. Why aren't you using it? Watching this is probably so painful. Alright. Now I can break down this wall. Right? Oh, wait, no, I have to grab this and then... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm remembering it. I'm remembering it. Other game coming is doing, fine during... I don't fully agree with that at all, really, because, like, I understand they're producing things a lot slower, and I understand that can be very frustrating, but at the same time, a lot of things were in relatively early development, and we hadn't heard information about them before the pandemic. And I can fully understand information being pushed back even further because of the pandemic. I'm specifically thinking of like Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3, stuff like that. And they're still releasing a relatively sizable amount of content outside of, you know, their main heavy hitters. And even including their main heavy hitters, they've been releasing stuff pretty consistently since the pandemic started. And comparatively to other companies that have a lot of other sub-companies essentially underneath their belt that are pushing shit out, Nintendo's not doing half bad with getting content out. And I can understand the sentiment, like, during the early section of the pandemic, when we genuinely had nothing. But I think the issue at this point is that we weren't getting information about this content in the first place, even without the pandemic. Which, yes, is an issue with Nintendo, I'm aware. Lack of transparency is a problem. But, I don't think they're using the pandemic as an excuse, necessarily. I think that this was just how it was gonna be from the start. And people are kind of taking it in the way like, oh, well, they have the pandemic as an excuse now, and they're just using it. It's like, no, there was no excuse from the start. And I don't think they're using anything as an excuse. I think this is just the Nintendo way, and it's just going to stay like this. So, I don't know. I see where you're coming from, and I do think that the issue you're talking about is genuinely there and needs to be addressed. But, it's not it's like, I don't think there's any excuses being thrown around. Or this is a pandemic-specific related issue, I suppose. If that makes any sense. Hopefully I got myself across a little bit better than I feel like I did. Ouch. Ooh, alright. Get up. Ow. I just want to get rid of you, man. I just want to get rid of you. The pandemic is not too bad in Japan at this point, from what I understand. Because they went on lockdown pretty quickly, dealt with it pretty succinctly. And since they're a Japanese-based company, I don't think it's impacting them as much as, like, companies like Sony, who are, for all intents and purposes, US-based companies now, at least with their video game production. So, just lose your armor, dude. You suck. You're the worst. You, get out of here too. I'm done with you. So over this, bro. Just die. Just die. Thank you, that should be enough. Ooh, I'll take that heart. Also, what has Microsoft done? Like, genuinely. That's not, like, an argument or anything that I'm trying to start. I just genuinely do not know what they have done at all within the past probably 6 months. Other than release a new console that has, like, nothing exclusive on it. Also, can we talk about this pretty area? Like, I love the water here. This whole aesthetic is amazing. You sleep still. Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. He's such a creeper. Get your hand away from that girl. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans, oceans. Oceans, oceans. Oceans as far as the eye can see. There are vast seas, none can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. What did the King of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures, scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on this sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you. I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Do not betray my expectations. And if he couldn't get any creepier, he's still gonna try. His face also kind of, like, in that moment looked a little bit like, Ganondorf from Wand of Gamelon. Not Wand of... Is that right? What's the... Hold on, I need to look up the... I don't remember the CDI Zelda games. I don't. Hello. How are you doing? I forget to ask that question to everybody who enters chat. How is everybody doing on this fine, lovely night while I look up what the names of the CDI Zelda games are? Zelda's Adventure, Wand of Gamelon is right, The Faces of Evil. That's the one I was forgetting. Gotcha. Okay, back to it. Okay, so we need to equip. So I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna use this. Awesome. There we go. Use this. So this boss is kind of weird, a little wacky. Glad to hear you're fine. You're doing all right. All right enough. School's getting a little busy, so I can understand not being super great. Ooh, ow, ooh, ah, ooh. Also, just with the general world at the moment. Life's rough. Alright, get the tail. Oh, ouch. Get rid of this hand, actually. It's the most annoying part of this entire thing. Alright. And now that he's here, I can use my magical arrow of light to not Z-target onto him and just hopefully shoot him. This is the most annoying part about this fight. The fact that he's wriggling around and that my aim is terrible. That might be the biggest part. I'm just dog shit. But, you know. Come on. Thank you. He spawns Keys too. Wow, he's really just gunning for the most annoying fight in the game, isn't he? It's a cool fight, don't get me wrong. Give me 1 second. It's not a Zelda finale without 16 fucking interruptions, but that's life. Okay. So, back to this. I need to actually pull up the chat, too. Crazy. I need to work on my stream setup a little bit, because it's not great. Try shooting without taking a... No. No. I do not know who you think I am, but that ain't it. I am not Zelda Master, so I think I'll pass on that challenge. I think that would be fun if I wanted to waste my magic. And also my viewers' time, perhaps. Ow, I didn't know he could attack with his tail too, crazy. Just learning new things about this fight all the time. Why did that not work? Come on now. Stop swinging around like a ballerina. Come here. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna get rid of all you guys too. Awesome, and let's do this. Please work. Thank you. Okay, and now it's time to grab this magic, and oh, he's going up in the air now? Come on. Just let me kill you, please. Alright, let's see. Oh, his thing's back on. Okay. No wonder. Come here. At least get rid of the tail one. Please. Oh. Almost got me. That's why I had to go out of boomerang really quickly. Oh, I have so much chat to catch up on. Oh, God. But this is... I need to pay attention. Please. Just your tail, good sir. That's all I need. Just your tail. And these keys. So much multitasking. Okay, come here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nice. Nope. Shit. Okay, you know what? was actually kind of close. Not really, but in my heart it was close. Okay, nice. I'll take it. 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 Let's see. Can I do that again? I doubt it. When he's swinging his tail around like that, that's actually not bad for me. Because it's a really generic motion. Okay. I think I might be able to take out his tail, actually, when it's moving like that. Because it's a super predictable motion. I just need to be able to time it right. Same here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's bad. Alright, let's take out the keys first. At least they're resupplying me. That's lovely. I'll appreciate that. Okay. Dang it, now I want to try to take it out without cutting the string. Okay, you got me. Okay. Ooh. So close on that one. Shoot, okay. Any day now. Any day now. Oh. That was just a shot in the dark. Okay. Get rid of you. The rest of you can get out of here too. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing me a service and restocking my supplies while I tried to do this weird challenge when I could literally just cut his tail down and have to deal with his hands, and that's literally it. Please, please. One of my issues is that I'm constantly I'm going backwards and forwards instead of just strafing left and right. I'm going backwards and forwards, which is a lot more difficult because I'm constantly changing my position and the timing I need to have to actually deal the killing blow. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, screw it. We have 3 freaking phases of this thing to do. I need to get rid of this guy, this phase now. Now. Immediately. Take that out. Awesome. Now I can leave the rest of these strings up, and he should technically not go back. Yeah, okay. That was so much easier. Really? That's the Zelda 2 comment, by the way. I'm so far back on chat that that I'm trying to catch up on everything. I mean, that sounds about right. That was a lot of NES games at the time. A lot of changes happened to make it a more approachable thing. Oh, I remember this freaking... Yeah, okay. I need to be very cognizant of where he is going to land. And you can tell based on his shadow. Or no, you can look in here and you'll see. Yeah, okay, cool. This will not be a problem then. This phase is so much easier. I think the first phase is probably going to be the most annoying, to be honest with you. It's going to stop right there. See, this just makes things easier. Like, I don't know what to say. Not having to aim just makes this such an easy phase, as long as you quickly figure out what to do. I can see this being kind of difficult if you're trying to go first person and attempting to take him out that way. Okay, you know what? Taking damage here might actually be the play, because I can still get a hit in. Get rid of you. Okay. Didn't really help all that much. Worth a shot. Okay, okay. This way. Awesome. Do I have any bait for the third phase? I should, yes. I actually believe I do. Oh, will he go towards the bait and eat it? I never knew about that. Wow, let's try that. Oh, no, I don't. Shoot, I've used all of it. Well, never mind. I guess we're not testing that out. This is also kind of an easier phase, though, to be honest with you. I say that, but let's see how this goes before I start saying that shit. Wow, that was bad. Okay, now I need keys, please. This would be the moment where you're supposed to give me keys, by the way. That'd be lovely. Hello? Keys. Any keys, any second. These will work too. These are actually more annoying to deal with, so this is great. I think I can kind of just spin attack here. Ooh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Awesome. Awesome. And I can do this, and... switch my arrows first. Ah, shoot, I really cannot be wasting magic like this. I know I want to try it, but... please. Please, sir. Let me hit you in the mouth. Awesome. Oh, I thought he was going to move so much faster than that! What a waste! He just sat there and took it. Whenever he kills him, I don't even get anything. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Come here. Come here. I'm just ignoring the massive thing that I'm actually trying to kill. Because I want to kill these things first. Please. Give me magic. Okay, if I can take this guy out with one more shot, it'll be fine. But that means I have to take this guy out with one more shot. Okay, I'm just going to move immediately after. Do I have to hit him a certain amount of times in the mouth for him to stay stationary for a long time? I could see that being the case. I'm just going to keep spinning, attacking here. Because he'll eventually come towards me, yeah. Okay, that's just the smart thing to do. Interesting. He goes crazy for the bait. I like how the final bosses in Zelda games have random weaknesses. It's so fun. It honestly is so fun. Because it's like a little puzzle to solve in battle, and honestly, the bait makes sense. The fishing rod stuff doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and like the net stuff, but the bait does make sense, like a lot of sense. So I appreciate it, because it's solving a little puzzle during battle. That's neat. Not that I would know about it, because I'm not smart and I don't think about that type of stuff. Just kind of whack things with my sword. So what was I doing? We're gonna go on this climb for a minute, so I can get back to chat and actually do stuff. I forgot I need to hop up here, I need to jump, and I need to climb. So drunk off their success, again allowing them to someone half-ass their content for the Switch pandemic or not. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know. That was I think that the Switch so far in its lifespan has had significantly better offerings than anything that we had on the Wii U, you know, all that. So I don't know if I fully agree with that being some type of pattern we can see. All right, I need to use my thingy, my hook, but not hook shot. All right, where do I go? Right up there. I see it. Awesome. I need to get closer. Cool. Cool. And while I climb, we continue to catch up on chat. Yeah, it is kind of hypocritical, isn't it? Where he's like, your gods abandoned you because of me. Uh-oh. But let's not mention that part. That part doesn't exist. I really like this climb, by the way. It's super menacing. I appreciate it. Super menacing unless you're reading chat like I am. But the no music, it really helps build atmosphere. That's the wrong button. College stuff as usual for you, Jason. I see. I totally just, my cat got my tongue and I totally missaid your name. Which is really super dumb because I know exactly how to say it. Even when I know how to pronounce names, I get them wrong. I'm just gonna take this. I already have fairies. And I think that's pretty much all the chat stuff I missed. That's still pertinent now. The kid who must be saved in the international version. You simply touch the kid, but in the Japanese version, you stab the kid to collect him. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to go about it, Nintendo. But okay. He really does. Link is like crazy. I don't want to see him take off his shirt because he would be super buff and it'd be super uncomfortable, to be honest with you. So I love how you can hookshot onto this random wood. Like, it makes sense, but also you can't do it anywhere else in the game, so it's kind of funny that it's just there at the very end. It's a really, really good question. Someday. The answer is always someday. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose in the sky, a burning wind punished my land, searing the world. When the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here, it would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. Is this the first time that exposition has ever been given in game? Like what the Triforce specifically does? I think it is. All that remains. No, it's not. It happens in the very beginning. Duh. I'm stupid. It's been so long. Can you really fault me for that? Link really just does not. Like, he just wants to save somebody. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. He's like, I just found these shiny things and now I'm a part of this. I don't know what's going on. But give her back. Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. I never noticed, but Ganondorf is actually kind of like merciful in this moment. Specifically, probably because they're children. He's like, I don't want to kill kids. Like, even I'm not that messed up. Yeah. Zelda got super lucky there, to be honest. That was a close call. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope. I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. This is such a cool moment, by the way. I love this so much. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. Remake port or re-release of the Wii U, have you considered good? Let's see. Age of Calamity was really good. Animal Crossing was fine. It was good enough. Let's see. I am super dumb because I've been focusing primarily on PS4 content recently. So I will let you know. This is a lot harder than it should be. This is foolishness, a future for you. Hey, is Pokemon Snap good? It looks good. What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Link, I'm sorry, I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Very well then. Allow me to show you. Your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. Alright. Let's get through this fight. I'll use this blow to cover you, attack him as best you can. Alright. Bam! This fight is super fun. I really appreciate it. Because it's genuinely, like, super intimidating. I love everything about the visual, like, the aesthetic going on here. It's so neat. And for a game like Wind Waker that focuses primarily on water, it's such a fantastic, fantastic ending. Oh, I should have pressed A. Whoopsie daisies. So you just kind of attack him until you get the A prompt, and then you don't press it on time, like me. You just kind of walk around until you get the A prompt. Oh. Okay, let's try this, but better. And by the way, I can die here twice, and I'll be fine. So that's why I'm not too worried, and I'm just kind of, like, going at it. Ah, see? Look at me. I'm so bad. I'm not pressing the A button on time. I guess that works. Come here. Uh-oh, look at that. I died. Who would have guessed? Bam. Lovely. I can attack him from the back. There we go. I honestly I know that a lot of people aren't super in love with the whole A button prompt thing because it seems super simple, but I honestly really love it. It adds a lot of tension to the fights. I think it's done better in Twilight Princess for sure, but it's still nice. Okay, miss again. Why don't we? That time it hit. Lovely. Zelda's back up. Zelda's back up. I just kind of stood there like an idiot for a second. Alright, let me press the A button. Please. Oh, shoot. I'm honestly, like, my reaction time is just terrible on this. You blocked your back? That's crazy. Ah, okay. Blocks his back again. Come on. I do not know why I just did a jump attack there. Strange. Alright. I am running low on health. I have used up some of my healing already, so I should probably drink this right in front of him. Mmm, tasty. And I'm also going to equip something else because I kind of don't want to accidentally use this again. So let's just do an empty bottle, why not? Ouch. I don't know why I don't use my shield. Like, actual question. I guess because he does that, but... Shoot. Yeah, Grandma's helping out, even in the end. I know, I'm trying to distract him. Aim for me. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so I kind of have to stay in one place. when she starts aiming, and then I'll be fine. I think this is also a pretty cool aspect of the fight, Zelda actually, you know, being here in the end. This is kind of what I was talking about with Zelda having purpose towards the end, but it's a little too late, so. She fires really, really quickly, by the way, so I need to be super prepared. Okay. Yes, I got it. I just didn't press the A button. I'm sorry. I know Zelda. This should be really simple. I get it. But... And there we go. Done. Super easy, super simple. I don't know why I was having so much problems with it. The A button thing really isn't that big of a deal, but that's it. Controller down. Speedrun timer done. Let's see. Only took about, you know, 6 trillion years. The wind is blowing. I mean, he'll get better though. Like it's just a flesh wound. He'll be fine. Sword through the head, and it's probably like a retractable sword. You know, like those little knives that you like stab into somebody and they kind of like go back into the hilt. It's probably that. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. A day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I've lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you, I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Thanks, notification on my iPad. Appreciate you ruining the mood. Wait! You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. Oh, yes. Wrong person. Yes, of course, we have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So... but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Maybe he just got there late. Maybe he was just slow. I can vibe with that idea. The music is really, really good in this section. The music in this game in general is just amazing. In this scene too, mwah. Everything about this ending is just super good. Like, I really, really enjoy it. And this feels like the one time they actually mildly cared about continuity in some sense. I have scattered the seeds of the future. So narratively, it all kind of comes together, and I appreciate it even more for that. Also, like, I love the, like, everything around the end has such a neat aesthetic. I really appreciate it. This is also a really nice visual that a lot of people use. Pretty much just around the internet, and for good reason. It's super duper cute. I really appreciate it. Also, Errol's new clothing, super nice. Good to see that they're doing alright. Not just gone, dead in the void. And that is the end of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Wow. Wow, this series has been... What's a nice way to put it? A big fat mess. That's a nice way to put it. So... There's a lot of stuff that's gone on here. Started off as, like, an actual, normal, traditional Let's Play. And then it ended off as a stream series, and then literally everything else changed during that time too. It went from 720p 60 FPS to me realizing, oh wait, this game runs in 30 FPS. So then I had to switch it over to 1080, 30 FPS. I switched computers during this playthrough. I switched microphones during this playthrough. I switched pretty much everything except for my console, my copy of Wind Waker, and my editing software in this playthrough. So, that's fun. But it's finally over. I finally don't have to think about this anymore. And, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's such a weight off my shoulders. And now, moving forward, I can do pretty much whatever I want on this channel without something, like, in the back of my mind tying me down. So I've already got a lot of plans. I'm super excited. Super duper excited to see where this channel goes in the future. And, wow. Just, it's nice to have this done. That's really all I can say. This game is lovely, and part of me is super sad that I couldn't give it all of the love it deserved because of a lot of miscellaneous reasons that were all entirely on me. But this game is so worth your time. Like, go play it. Go play it. And now sometime after this, I need to play Phantom Hourglass, because I do own that. I own that and Spirit Tracks now. So I have the full Toon Link collection, kind of, not really. Because there's, like, Four Swords Adventures, which kind of counts. I don't have that or just base Four Swords, so. Whatever. Either way, super exciting. This is so good to just have done. I was gonna do a bonus video back when I initially planned this series, going over the Tingle Tuner, but not anymore. Not anymore. So go watch Sugar Conroy's video if you haven't already. It's pretty neat. It's also just like a pain to get it set up. I'd have to like emulate it, which at that point is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. But it is a neat thing to do with friends to play around with. So I might do that eventually. Not the bonus video, but like just trying that out with friends through like Parsec or something. Though soon, people can actually come back into my home. This Sunday, I will be 100% good to go in terms of vaccination. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff I can do. A lot of stuff I can do. Technically, there's some bonus videos I haven't finished for Sonic Lost World. I don't actually know if I'm going to get around to those. Because at this point, I'm just so ready to move on to the next big thing that I want to try out. So that I'm kind of like, whatever. And the stuff you're missing out on is so minor that it's not like it detracts anything from the series, really. So, but yeah, that's that. Answering a question I didn't answer super, like, earlier. In terms of what recent releases have been super great that are first-party Nintendo. Was it that or exclusive? I'm gonna count exclusives. Monster Hunter Rise is pretty neat. I actually do think Super Mario Party was honestly pretty good. A little bit lacking, but pretty good. Age of Calamity, pretty good. From what I played so far, I've heard Bravely Default is super duper good. Let's see, what else is there that I'm not thinking about? Animal Crossing was fine. Pokemon Sword is fine. Pokemon Sword and Shield's fine. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, amazing, but it's fine. Definitive Edition, I don't know if that really counts. It's different enough. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is good. Let's see, let's go into all of my software. Ultimate is good. Mario Tennis Aces, despite being kind of like, you know, generic Mario Tennis, is good. Luigi's Mansion 3, how could I possibly forget? Oh my god, absolutely incredible. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is good. Astral Chain is good. There's a lot of stuff that they've released. A lot more than the Wii U era. I know I'd be struggling to find a lot of stuff to say about the Wii U era that was actually, like, you know, super duper good. But yeah, this is also a really nice credit scene. I didn't even say that. It's super, super cute, especially this part here at the end. I just like it. Everything about this credit scene is so great. Every single time I see it, there's just a smile across my face. And even now, that has not changed. It's just such, aesthetically, it's so nice. Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's true. That is true. Also, kind of weird how we're riding the corpse of the king, but that's okay. That's fine. It had Xenoblade Chronicles X. That I admit. It did have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. 3D World was there. How did I forget to mention Mario Odyssey for Switch titles, by the way? What? I'm literally insane. Sonic Boom was on the Wii U, right? That's a good one. That's good. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Of course. This moment right here too is also. Let me just shut up. It's so good. I'm such a sucker for, like, when the bass drops. Like, not bass, but like when it's kind of like relatively calm, and then the whole music just comes. It's great. It's great. I'm not a music person, if you can't tell. I can't explain for shit why I like that so much, but it's so good. But that's the end. That is the end. And while I'm here, let's talk about second quest, which is super awesome. Let's save this. Let's see. What do I not care about? I think quest log 2. You can see all the extra quest logs I had just in case of failing, like there was a failed recording, which doesn't really matter in a stream setting, but hey, here we are. So let's go over second quest on a completely different profile. Because I'm here, why not? We finished everything, and I'm down for it. And there's still some stuff I need to address in chat. Really? I mean, that's all personal opinion. But I actually think there's, like, more Nintendo charm in the more recent Switch outings. But, again, that's all personal preference. And kind of based on what you define Nintendo charm as, which is different for everybody, but yeah, time for them to get stuck in the ghost ship. Maybe someday I'll get a Phantom Hourglass. Maybe. That's one of those things I do, like, blind, though. Honest to God, if I did it on YouTube. And if I play the game before that, I'm probably just not gonna worry about it. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Second quest, right? Awesome. We are back on my main profile, where you can see my 100% totally file, right? I 100%, yeah, sure. And this is what second quest does. It makes Link dress differently, but honestly, I do really enjoy this visual. Like, I really like it. It's super fun. So I can appreciate the change, and I think it's super worth it. You can also play this with hero mode, which is a lot of fun. That's what I was doing for a little. This might actually be what this file is. I think I'm on hero mode right now. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it. That is it. I think I deleted my other second quest file, where I, for sure, had a lot more going on. But I don't know if I could really define Nintendo charm. It's more of like a feeling. I guess it's like this like weird general uniqueness that's just like so imaginative and clearly like Mario Odyssey gives that vibe to me. Mario Odyssey gives that Nintendo charm vibe to me. Like, a lot of the games in the Wii U era just felt like they were safe. Just, like, generally playing it safe. And And that's kind of my thing. So yeah, that's Wind Waker. We are officially done. The live stream is over at 12:02 a.m. I'm gonna let you guys go and end off this stream. But Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Oh, maybe I'll play and/or stream those one day, but definitely not soon. So thank you for everybody who joined in this live stream and stayed with me till 12 in the morning, EST, and who have been with the series since day one. It genuinely does mean a lot, and going forward, I'm really excited to put new stuff out there, and I'm really excited to just kind of evolve my channel a bit, see where it goes, kind of take the logical extreme, take the logical path, see how everything turns out. So thanks for joining in on the stream. Thank you for joining me for Wind Waker. It was an incredibly long series, but honestly incredibly fulfilling to finish, and it's just been a blast. So have a good night. Thank you for joining, everybody. Peace. I'll see you in something whenever I upload something, I guess. Bye.